welcome back to another video. So this is going to be a little bit hectic of an intro because I am in a rush, but today's video is going to be a vlog style of video. But if you don't like vlogs, I think you'll still like it because it's going to be very productive. I have a lot of stuff to do around the house, cleaning, decorating, organizing, just all of my usual stuff, but I want to try putting it more in a vlog style video because those are a little easier for me to edit and I can get them up faster. But the only issue with today is I have a hair appointment scheduled smack dab in the middle of the day at 11:30, and it's a 30-minute drive away. I just did my makeup. I'm going to try and tackle some things around the house really quick before we leave because after my hair appointment, both of my kids will be home from camp, and it is just so much harder to get stuff done when they're here. So I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go try to get something done. So maybe the dishes, I don't know. It'll be a good one. Let's get into it. I figured I would show some behind the scenes stuff because maybe that's interesting, but whenever I do anything or film anything, you would think like, oh, you could just set up your camera, but usually the lighting's really weird. So as you can see, if I tried to film in the kitchen right now, it's not good. So I have multiple light sources that I add to try and make the lighting good. This one has like warm to cooler, and then you can adjust the thing. So I think I need to add some warm light, and then I'm going to add this one as well. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Okay, much better. Now let's get started. Okay, so there was a lot of dishes, so I'm running the dishwasher. I'll finish the rest of the dishes when I get back because then that dishwasher cycle will be done, but I'm gonna try and tidy up the rest of the kitchen really fast. I don't have any more of my Clorox spray, and I feel like this needs a really good deep clean, so I'm just gonna use my little wipes I have. Okay, so the oven smelled like it was kind of burning last night, and I think there was pieces of cheese stuck to the bottom. So I had scraped it out and cleaned it, and then when I closed it, all this junk came out, so I gotta clean that up. Okay, much better. I'm gonna wipe this down real quick. This oven is really, really old, but it still works, so that is why we just, don't want to spend the money on replacing it if it's not broken. So the vacuum I'm using is actually the new Eureka ReactiSense, and they are the sponsor of today's video. I've worked with them before multiple times on my channel. I've had vacuums from them for years. I'm a big fan of the brand. So they wanted to send me this vacuum and let me try it out, get a good sense for it, and then review it for you guys on my channel. So I have been really impressed with this vacuum. The suction power on this thing is insane. I actually was not expecting it to have as good of a suction power as it has. So obviously it is a cordless vacuum, so it's lightweight, it's super portable, but man, this thing packs a punch. I feel like a lot of cordless vacuums, while they're great, sometimes lack the suction power that maybe a corded vacuum has. So I was really impressed with this. So I'll show you guys a few clips. I will see if I can find the one I used in my reel on Instagram, but there was kinetic sand that my son was playing with. It's just like a blue sand, and it was in our living room. It had gotten on the rug and it was settled pretty deep into the rug. It wasn't really coming up, so I was starting to get worried, like, uh-oh, how am I gonna get this up? And then it was the day that I got sent this new vacuum. I went right over it and it sucked it right up, and that's when I was like, oh yeah, this is a good one. This is a really good one. So it works really well, and I will say this is one of the first cordless vacuums I've used that's actually created vacuum lines on my rug, which tells me that the suction power is a lot higher. And you can see in this clip right here, I had actually been using my walking pad in the living room, and I guess it caused some kind of like scuff mark on the rug, so you can see it in the center right there. And when I was up close to it, I was thinking I was gonna have to rub it out with like dish soap and a rag or whatever, but I went right over it with the vacuum, and the vacuum sucked up whatever it was immediately, so I was really happy about that. So some other great features about this vacuum is it has a 60-minute runtime, so it's perfect for quick cleaning around the house, and then you just put it back on the charger so it'll be ready for the next cleaning. It has anti-tangle nozzle for all floors, so this is great for pet owners, for people that are constantly vacuuming up hair, or for people like me that just have really long hair that ends up everywhere. This is awesome. Something else that I also really like about it is it has Sense and React technology, so it has intelligent sensors that actually adjust the suction automatically depending on the mess. That way you get a deeper clean and a longer battery life, and it even changes the speed of the roller brush based on different floor types. It also has a HEPA filter with complete seal technology, and it's anti-allergenic, so it captures and traps over 99.95% of dust and allergens. It's super portable, so it's great for using on the stairs or hard to reach areas. I've even used it before to get a spider off the ceiling, so you can do that. And recently, a couple weeks ago, we went on a trip to Michigan, and we always stay in a cabin up there, and there's bugs everywhere, and it's sandy, and it's like in the middle of the woods. And so I actually brought this vacuum with me and used it as a car vacuum. That way I could kind of vacuum out my car floor mats and the seats like every so often, and that worked perfectly. So I have loved this vacuum. I've had it for over a month now and used it daily. I feel like it's a great choice. If you're in the market, it's lightweight and portable, but it has really great suction power, which is a must. So if you guys are interested, I will have a link down below, and they're actually having a sale for Prime Day right now, so it's a great time to get it. I will have all the information linked down below, and thank you so much to Eureka for sponsoring today's video. Okay, so I just got out of my hair appointment. I forgot to film when I first got here. I wanted to show you guys before, but it is now 12:50, so I have to head to go pick up my son from camp. But she did such a good job. I just got the color that I always get every time I come. She just does my roots and then kind of pulls it through, because my hair was blonde for so long that the ends always get really faded from how blonde they are underneath. And then the roots she had to touch up, and I've noticed that I have a few gray hairs too, which I never knew I had gray hair when my hair was blonde, I guess because it blended in better. And now when my roots grow in, I'm like, oh. So I'm gonna go get my son. I might go get something to eat really quick, or like a drive-through or something, but I need to get my motivation back up. I feel like whenever I go and get my hair done, I'm just sitting there for 2 hours, so when I leave, I'm like kind of sleepy. I just want to relax. No, we're gonna be productive. I'm trying to think if like I need to listen to a podcast or something to get me revved up. I do have a 40-minute car ride home. Okay, really quick update. I'm really hungry, so I went into Wait, I have a receipt. It's the Fresh Market. That place is expensive. Oh my gosh. I just wanted something to eat, and I am trying to be really healthy, so I got a chicken Caesar salad because all they had were like sandwiches, wraps, or salads. So I got chicken Caesar salad. It was $9. I was like, and then I wanted something sweet, so I got this Boom Chicka Pop, and this was like $5. So for those two things, it's $14. I feel like that's expensive, or I don't know. That store was very expensive. I was looking at things like the milk that I buy at Walmart for $2.79 was like $5.98 in there. Whew, it was crazy. But the woman who checked me out was the nicest lady ever. She totally made up for it. Okay, I am going to eat this, and then we're gonna go home and be productive. Okay, so I am back home now. I put my hair back up in a ponytail because we are gonna get to work. So I feel like there's just so many areas around my house that feel slightly messy. Like every room has a little bit of mess, and so when I'm walking around, it kind of feels like the whole house is trash, but I don't really think it is. I feel like I could do everything really quickly. So what I wanna do is I wanna set a timer and see how fast I can just tidy up everything and make this house look better, because I think a lot of the times I put things off because I think it's gonna take forever. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I've been home for a while, you guys, but I've been sitting and I just need to get up and get it done. So I think if I set a timer, it might motivate me, and I wanna see how fast I can do everything. Obviously, you already saw me deep clean the kitchen, but there's a bunch of rooms down here where there's just stuff everywhere. So let's do that. I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna sit down again. Okay, here's our first victim. See what I mean? It's like, it's not messy by any means. There's just slight things, and like the couch isn't put together and the pillowcases aren't on, and this is in here, where I feel like when you walk by the room, it just feels cluttered, and I feel like I could clean it up so fast. Also, if you are someone who watches a lot of my videos, you might be like, what's going on with this room? Because I did a living room makeover on it a long time ago. It used to be a really dark blue. Don't worry, our dining room is still dark blue, but I didn't need every room to be dark blue. And I don't know, I call this the room where furniture goes to die, because anytime I don't love a piece of furniture, I just move it in this room. Like anytime I get a piece of furniture off Facebook Marketplace or on a sale, and then I get in the house, I'm like, oh, I actually don't like that, it goes in here, which I'm kind of proud, because I do think it kind of looks like a cohesive room now. I mean, maybe not. All the wood tones are different, and that's kind of modern. I think once you realize, you're like, okay, I can see it, but I think it looks okay for now. Eventually I'll do something about it, but let's get it clean for now. Okay, starting a timer. By the way, I got this book from Goodwill. Do not forget to check Goodwill for books. They have such amazing coffee table books. I mean, it's hit or miss, but $1. Okay, I have kind of a weird confession, but sometimes when I'm filming cleaning videos, like how that toy was right here, to make filming more effective, I will like move the item off camera, and then when I'm done filming that shot, then I'll move everything to the spot it needs to go to. Because with filming, there's just like camera angles, and you don't want to have too much footage, because then it will overtake your hard drive, whatever. But because of that, I feel like I end up cleaning twice. I was telling myself, don't put it down, put it away. So I did just go actually put that away. I feel like just even fixing this couch is gonna make such a big difference, because it's just like not pushed together right now. I do need to wash this couch. I believe these covers are washable, but there is like mascara stains and blush and bronzer. My son, like a year ago when he was 3, took my makeup or found my makeup or my eyeshadow palette or whatever and like scooped his fingers in it and wiped it all over the couch. So it does not look good in person, but I'm just not gonna zoom you guys in. See, I did that with this. I didn't even realize. I moved it out of the camera frame and I didn't actually put it away. So now I'm putting it away twice. We're at 9 minutes so far. Okay, here's the thing. I would move this, but it's heavy. And I think our plan was to put it in the garage and sell it on Facebook Marketplace because we don't need it anymore. Okay, yeah. So pretend this is gone. I'm just gonna vacuum around it. The suction on this vacuum is insane. Okay, I feel like this looks so much better, and it took me a little over 15 minutes. So let's do the next room. You guys want your kids to, oh wait, hold on, that's not trash, baby. Look. If you want your kids to help clean up around the house, make it into a game, because I gave him this trash bag and I said, see how much trash you can find to put in there. And can I show them? Look, there is, I'm finding some bags that I can do. No, but there is like so much random trash he found all around the downstairs. So now we're going upstairs to do it in even more. You ready? Let's see how much you can find. He's also wearing swim goggles for some reason. What's that?
Oh, found this. Okay, I found that trash.
Look.
What?
On your chair.
Oh, this is my trash.
Okay, next room is the dining room. Not a lot going on in here. Where are these chairs? Actually, don't know where those chairs are. Huh. Okay, I'll find the chairs. It's not that messy, it just needs to be tidied up. So let's get to it. By the way, these are amazing. They're so good. Okay, I got some command strips for something we're gonna do a little later in the video. This is pool stuff. I need like a designated pool bag to keep stuff in, because anytime someone asks us to go to the pool, I feel like I'm running around with like a chicken with my head cut off. Like, where's the, I need a pool bag. I just don't want to spend money on a pool bag. That's the issue. These stems are from Amazon and they are huge, really nice. I'll link like anything I show in today's video down below if I can find them. Okay, I found one chair in the office. I have looked everywhere. I cannot find this chair. I don't know how you lose a dining room chair. So I'm gonna text my husband and see if he knows where the chair is, but I'm just gonna go ahead and vacuum because there is so much stuff under this table. Okay, that looks so much better. By the way, I obviously haven't put family photos in here yet. I was playing around with the idea of doing prints because we don't have any family photos. But we're gonna go to the beach sometime this summer, and I think I will just have my mom take some photos of me and my husband and the kids, and we can put them up there. Like, we'll take a bunch, and hopefully we'll get some good family photos. So for the time being, that lovely lady and her daughter are up there. Much better. I don't know what this is. It goes all the way down there too. It kind of looks like chocolate milk or like pudding or something. So I'm gonna get a wipe and clean that up. I don't have any magic erasers, but I assume that would be the best option for this, but this is working just fine. Okay, so now something I had been meaning to do was just reinforce these pictures or these prints that I had hung up on my son's wall. If you missed this room makeover, it was a couple videos back and I'm really happy with how it turned out, but I had just hung everything up with like push pins, and so I was a little nervous for my son to sleep with his bed up against this wall because I didn't want anything to fall on him. So I ended up going in with command strips and applying it to all the sides of all of these frames, and that way they didn't tilt or move, or if he hits the wall or whatever, they're not going to fall down and they're not going to shift. So I just wanted to go ahead and reinforce those today. Yay! Okay, everything is hung up now, but it also has multiple command hooks, so they're not gonna like shift if he hits the wall when he's sleeping, or they're not gonna fall on him, so I feel a lot better about that. So I got this purse from Target like a week ago, and I really, really like it. I like the material. It's kind of what I was looking for. I'll show you what it looks like on. See, this is how it sits, so I like that it's a crossbody, and just where it hits on me, I think it's perfect, and it's comfy, and it holds what I need. So yeah, I really like it, but I noticed, I've only used it maybe once, and I noticed this stitching was coming undone, which would normally be fine if you could just kind of rip it off, but I noticed anytime I touch it, it comes more and more undone, so I'm scared to use it. So I'm gonna take it to Target and see if they'll let me return it or maybe switch it out for a different one. I really liked it. It was only $20. So we're gonna go to Target, and then I also think I'm gonna go to Home Goods. I really like these because they're $30 and they're really big, but I like the frame, but they already have prints in them as well. So you could just like hang them up as is or switch them out for your own prints. I thought those were really pretty. Oh, they just have the cutest mugs right now. This is super cute. It's on clearance for $22. I wonder why it's marked down, but that's really cute. Can't decide if I'm gonna get this or not because I'm in the market for a new purse, but what I think is so cute about it is like a bag that you would put over your shoulder like this, or if you wanted to, you pull these down. Oh. Hold on, it's hard to do one-handed. And then it becomes a backpack, and it has like a little crisscross over where the zipper is so no one could get into it. So yeah, it could be a backpack or a shoulder bag, and it's $29.99, which the person returning is $20. Oh no, I'm thinking about it. I do think it's really cute for summer, but I don't know. This is kind of cute. Does it remind anyone else of those bracelets that were super popular when we were younger? I don't remember what they're called. They sort of look like this. They would pinch your skin a lot. I forget what it's called, but that's what that reminds me of. This is also really cute. Look at how cute this planner is. It has like a cloth outside part, and then it's like a ring on the inside. It's only $9.99. I don't know if I love the inside though, but the outside is so cute. They have so many cute notebooks and planners right now. Look at how cute that is. This is only $5.99, and then I really like this planner. I think it's really cute, and I really like how it looks on the inside, like how the months start out like this. this page, but it starts in August and I really want something for right now, for July or June. $12.99. They just have so many cute like prints right now. This print reminds me of so many YouTube girlies. I don't know why, it just looks to me like something that like Sky Homes or Kaylin Cash or like Amy Fritz would have. Maybe it's because of the warm neutrals, but that's so cute. This is one of my favorite snacks and I only can ever find them at HomeGoods. They are the Drizzlicious S'mores Bites. They're only 90 calories for a pack of 21 pieces. And they're made with chia, quinoa, and flax. I did a sponsorship with them, I want to say like 7 years ago, and they've been one of my favorites ever since.
Mommy,
Do you want this, honey? Do you want this? You don't want this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That one is coffee.
No, it's not coffee. It's a smoothie. Watch.
Okay.
I'll give you a... Okay, so I put on some comfy clothes, and I'm going to make me and my oldest son a smoothie. I was craving something sweet, so whenever I crave something sweet, I've been making this smoothie recently because I love anything chocolate peanut butter flavored, and that's what this smoothie is. So I figured I would just film it.
Okay.
For protein recently, I've been doing the fat-free Fairlife and doing like half a serving. Okay, this is everything I put in my smoothie. So I do the milk, and then I do just some vanilla protein powder, and then I add in Hershey's cocoa to make it more chocolatey. And then for the peanut butter, I do PB2, and I also add a little bit of banana. I always do blueberries, strawberries, cherries, spinach, kale, cauliflower, because you can't miss it, so why not? Let's see, moment of truth. That's good.